So anyway, we're living in the future dystopia, and if you enjoy, going on Pornhub and knocking one out to whichever weird, freaky, fucking fetish that you have, everyone's got something. Everyone needs a release. Well, there's a UK porn bloke coming. Yeah, I never thought this would happen in this country, but it is happening. Okay. So UK porn block comes into force next month, but a £5 ID card will buy you access. This is true. This is real. This is absolutely real. I seen someone share this story, but it wasn't from the Mirror. It was from he was actually sharing it as like he'd heard about it and giving his views on it. And I was like, what? And I just looked it up. And this is like the first article I sort of clicked on, and it had enough info to get the story. That's why it's the Mirror. Just so you know, I just googled it and I was like, all right, that's enough. So the UK porn block comes into force next month, so it's April. But a £5 ID card will buy you access. That's right. That is right. So web users will have to prove their age before accessing sites like Pornhub and YouPorn. So like, as far as I know, you don't have to put your age in on there. Which seems kind of weird. Do you have to put your age in on them sites? Is it just really? I thought you had to put your age in on. And it's like you can't. I mean, on YouTube you can't view age restricted content. That's why it's age restricted, unless you got an account. I don't know. Pornhub's like owned by a super billionaire, like, and the guy that owns Pornhub owns pretty much all the other porn sites. He basically owns porn now. He just sort of cleaned up the porn industry, well, the American porn industry, that is. So I would have thought he'd be like a bit more savvy with this shit, but I don't know. But this is. It does. See, the thing is, this doesn't seem like it should be a big deal because it's pornography, and and especially in Britain and America too, I suppose. But not Europe, because they're all filthy and great. But like this is sort of a snigger behind it, going because it's porn. Like this porn is very immature attitude towards sex. That's why we're very sexually repressed. That's why we have the highest rates of fucking teen pregnancy. It was sexually repressed. Fucking what was that being? A freak like me, I belong in Holland. Freak like me and R. Kelly belong in Holland. They accept people like us. Yeah, I did just compare myself. That's not a statement I should really say. Well, it's said now, so someone will soundbite that one day and use it against me, and I'll tell him, go fuck yourself. Now, Brits who watch porn online will be forced to prove their age before accessing sites like Pornhub and YouPorn from next month. So the point is, right, this is a major point. Point is that because it's porn, you sort of poo-poo it and go, oh well, but this is like a slow, steady march into dystopia, into hell, if you like, because it's always what's next, and no one, because we're so fucking short-sighted, we don't like look further down the line. We just see the here and now. We're always in the here and now way too much. We're not that present either, so we're always in the here and now, and last week's forgotten about, but the here and now is always like a second later. Do you know? I don't know. If you've done loads of drugs, you probably understand what I'm saying. It's like it's there's no sort of, there's no. What's this I'm trying to do? What's that? There's no forward thinking. It's slippery slopes, and we're fucking slipping into an ocean of bullshit. So the new measures are a result of the Digital Economy Act 2017. Any act that was passed post 2014 is going to be fucking bonkers and not good. Just remember that. And are designed to prevent children from seeing content that isn't appropriate for them. Now, what I would call that is parenting. And we're living in very scary times for just growing up and seeing how much responsibility has been taken away from parents is astonishing. Is astounding. Parents rely way too much. Parents are so mollycoddled themselves, and they do the same to their children. And it's raising a generation of fucking impotent numpties. Like, it really is. You know, no one gives. There's no birds and bees talk. That's all gone. That's taken care of. School. Everything's taken good. They expect school to fucking do. They expect the schools in the state to fucking do everything, and schools in the state is happy to give it all to them and tell them no. Well, parents are too fucking shit and lazy to stop their kids from watching pornography. You know, with all the access to technology that we have at our disposal, you got tech savvy younger parents now. You got people who can fucking put on parental blocks. It's all available. There is so much technology out there. I've said this before. There's some problem you have these days, especially with technology or anything online, and you think, oh, I'd really like to have something that did that. You'll Google it, you'll find about 10 companies straight off the bat, first page on Google, offering that service that you didn't know existed before because you just thought of it. That's where we're at right now. There's no reason, there's no excuse to palm off your responsibilities to the state, because what do? They start fucking with you. They start fucking trampling on you. And I sound like some sort of fucking asshole revolutionary type, because I'm not. I'm just a fucking pragmatist. This is all your fault, just being so placid. Just parental locks. There's many features. Fucking take your phones off the kids. Like my niece, her dad has, like, you know, he can see the messages she sends, and she knows about this. You know, there's an app, and he can see, you know, the messages she sends. She can see her messages. He can monitor what she's up to, whether you think that's right or wrong, or invasion. But she's fine with it, and he's fine with it. It's an agreement between them, because she's young and vulnerable, as the young are. So, like, he know what's going on. Why the fuck can't you? Huh? Oh, don't want to spend a few pounds on an app or a lock? Is that gonna be a bit too much for your? Is that gonna be one less kebab for your fat face that month? You fuck. Right. So anyway, under the terms of the Act, online commercial pornography services accessible from the UK are required to carry age verification controls. MindGeek, the company. I didn't know they were called. MindGeek owns. Okay. There must be some old school people that where you know, you file like the American equivalent of Company's House, where you got to file your company listings. Yes, we're MindGeek, and we're filing returns for Pornhub, YouPorn, RedTube, and Brazzers. Who are you? So I'm a fucking billionaire. For real. Oh dear. Right, has developed a system called Age ID for this purpose. So they've developed it. Right. So from April, anyone attempting to access any of these sites from a UK device will be redirected to a non-pornographic landing page. I love this one. Vile rape day video game that lets players kill and rape women, listed on Steam. Like, games like that have been around for fucking ages. What are you talking about? Landing page will prompt the user to enter an email address and password and verify their age using a credit card, passport, or driving license. So once they have set up their Age ID account, they will be able to log into any porn sites that use the Age ID system with their username and passwords. It is a one-time verification with a simple single sign-on for future access, Age ID spokesman James Clark told Metro. If a user verifies on one Age ID protected site, they will not need to perform this verification again on any other site carrying Age ID. Well, how convenient. So, yeah, so there's a database. Well, they'll have all your dirty, dirty names on there. You dirty, dirty, porn-loving scum. They're going to have all of you on a little database, knowing exactly what you've been up to. I mean, there's nothing untoward about them doing that at all. Privacy campaigners are naturally concerned about what might happen in the event of a security breach. Last year, VR porn site SynVR was hacked, exposing the details of 20,000 users. There you go. Look, people can say they're as open-minded as you fucking like. Oh yes, I'm totally open-minded. Yeah, you know, your girlfriend might suggest you one night, oh yes, watch some porn together. Then as soon as you get a hard on, she punches you in the face. I knew it! I knew you liked other girls! No! I'm a completely different human being. I only have eyes for you, you ugly wrench. Like, it can fuck shit up for you. And think, you know, doesn't matter if you're like fucking Dave the Mechanic, right? Dave the Mechanic will openly talk about porn. But if you're Robert, the MD of Mothercare, these are just people I've made up, okay? Unless there is an MD of Mothercare called Robert, and I apologise for dragging you into this. Sorry, I didn't even know you until now. But Robert from Mothercare, managing director of Mothercare, has his details leaked out that he's been watching, you know, big booty midget porn. I don't know why that's the first thing that came into my head, but I have searched that before. Now, Robert the MD, and think of what the Daily Mail would say about such things, or the Mirror. Think about those stories. Fucking Mothercare MD watches 4 hours of midget big booty porn every day. We demand it be dealt with. Like, there'll be outcry. People will burn Mothercare to the ground. There'll be so many angry mums. Because look, I don't care what you say. Okay, there's one group of people you don't piss off, and that's young mums. Older mums are chill, but young, angry mums, they're the ones. They'll bring you down. You think all these social justice warriors and shit on the Facebooks and the YouTubes and the Twitters, you think they bring people down? You think vegan animal rights campaigners bring people down? You think feminists bring people down? Yeah? You think religious nut groups bring people down? Not when it comes to angry mums. Look what happened in Birmingham. Yeah, you're at school teaching about, you know, gay rights and shit. The mums were not happy. Doesn't matter that everyone's like, oh, it's majority Muslim and some Christians. Please forget the religious aspect. They were all angry mums. Angry mums get shit done, and the angry mums will tear down Robert from Mothercare. So that's what happened. I really went off on one there, didn't I? Fuck me. So yeah. However, Age ID claims that all email addresses and passwords are hashed, so even if the company's servers are hacked, users' potential details will not be compromised. The thing is, I don't think we're entering a stage where we're getting way too much shit. There's way too much shit of us on file and stored as data, and we're entering a phase of humanity now where, you know, we've already cloned shit and fucking we got intelligent robots. Who knows what kind of... I mean, we didn't fucking predict half this bullshit we got going now, like 20 years ago. Like, so fuck knows what it's going to be like in 20 years' time from now. They could steal all your details, and then you'll bump into some fucking cyborg clone of yourself, and he'll rip your head off and replace you and start fucking your wife. That could happen. Think about it. Look, shit, crazier shit has happened. Sort of. Just think about it. Yeah, read more on porn. Nah. Age ID said thousands of shops across the UK will offer special ID cards which can be used together with an app on their mobile phone to verify their identity. So the Portes card is available to purchase from selected high street retailers and any of the UK's 29,000 PayPoint outlets as a voucher. Once a card or voucher is purchased, its unique validation code must be activated via the Portes app within 24 hours before expiring. Once the user has been verified, they will automatically be granted access to all sites using Age ID. And it costs $4.99 for use on a single device, or $8.99 across multiple devices. You know, in case you want to spank your monkey on your laptop, your iPad, and your smartphone. The new Age ID system is expected to go live on April 1st. Right. Any porn site that fails to comply with the new news rule, supposed to say new rules, you twat, faces up to a £250,000 fine or a blanket block by UK internet service providers. The British Board of Film Classification will also be able to block porn websites if they fail to show they are denying access to under 18s. Look, like I said, you want to stop young'uns, because I think there is a thing No, too many young ones are like watching porn. It's making them fucking impotent and stuff, or stuff like that. Like there's a whole generation that, you know, bust a nut in 2 minutes, and well, no, not even that, 20 seconds. And, you know, it's all down to. But there's loads of studies into this sort of stuff. Look it up. It's interesting. But like I said, this kind of regulation, where does it fucking end? Because it doesn't end. Doesn't end here. It doesn't end here. I mean, this is not good. In hindsight, this is all this sort of stuff gets done because it's made to look like it's benefiting you. Oh, this is a good thing. This is a good thing, because it's always like they will always choose like a good cause to do it first, and then slowly and slowly and slowly, they start just eating their way into the fucking middle. And then everyone's fucking done. Like, there's so much attack on the internet at the moment. Like, you know, even with the knife crime thing, fucking having a go at YouTube. We, you know, banned loads of drill artists off YouTube. And funny enough, do you know where a lot of drill artists, London drill artists, UK drill artists, when they got thrown off YouTube for promoting the stabs, do you know where they've ended up? On Pornhub. Look it up. There's an interesting article about it. On Vice, believe it or not, I think it was. Yeah. It was somewhere. Yeah. But look it up. Yeah, loads of artists ended up on Pornhub. That makes it a bit more interesting, doesn't it? So, you know, just trying to shut everything down. That's fine. But this isn't a good thing. And the fact you have to go buy a £5 ID card to watch pornography is just a very strange thing to happen in the UK. As a country that was as liberal as the UK, that seems like the sort of thing that happens in, I don't know, like a nutter country. Remember we used to call other countries nutter countries and go, look at those nutters. What are they up to? Silly bastards with their silly rules. You know? We used to go, oh, we got it sorted here. You know, fucking hell, it's cool. It's cool. We're cool. Look at those idiots. Fucking hell, look what they got to put up with. And look at those nutters. You know, looking at Ireland with their fucking anti-abortion laws. We used to go, you idiots. Now look at Ireland now. Wow. Yeah. Now we, the UK, are one of those nutter countries. Like, the day when you got Americans constantly saying, oh, well, look what's going on in the UK. Fucking can't say nothing there. Can't do nothing there. I mean, this is just another thing to make us look fucking stupid. Man. Forget Brexit. Jesus. This is fucked. Yeah. Oh, well. So, yeah. I'll be out the country when this comes into play, so won't affect me. And anyway, you can just get a VPN. Just get a VPN and fuck these motherfuckers. Don't give them £5. Invest in a VPN and protect yourself. Yeah. Hell, I'll get sponsored links to one. I'll fucking hook you up with a VPN.